Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? Mr. Sandman signed it back in real quick. I'm seeing reports out there that this dude, Lars Sullivan, is out of here. It's a wrap for Lars Sullivan. I see that, he got fired or whatever, and I'm not for anybody losing their job, especially around times like this. It's a difficult time with the whole pandemic going around, and it's already difficult for people to find a job. But nonetheless, Lars Sullivan is out of here, and I'm seeing them reports everywhere. Let's go back, though. Let's take a little trip. Just a nice little short trip on memory lane. Let's go back to when this dude, Lars Sullivan, was in NXT. How he was properly booked on NXT. Like, they had him, he'll have his entrance, he'll come out, and when he get in the ring, he will have like a silhouette of him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always see as a dark figure, him standing there like a mountain man with the spotlight in the back, you know what I'm saying? All you see is his shadow. In a way, he's the one that basically invented the silhouette challenge. Pause. I didn't want to bring that image in y'all motherfuckers' minds, but it was a silhouette though. But ew. Anyways, he was doing this thing, squashing people. Had a little rivalry with EC3 over the whole situation of who attacked Aleister Black. He had a good rivalry with him, with this dude EC3. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it was a little sloppy match, but that match was bloody and it was brutal with EC3 and this guy. Yo. And then he had that match. I ain't never gonna forget when Lars had that match with Aleister Black. And as a matter of fact, let's go before the match. That NXT before that takeover. I forgot what takeover it was, but in NXT, this dude Aleister Black was always known for the Black Mask spin kick. He used to take motherfuckers out left and right with that shit. It was a little bit like a RKO or Stone Cold Stunner, because it'll come out of nowhere. Spin kick, bang, you're done. Nobody kicked out that shit. This dude, Aleister Black, tried to do that shit to this dude, Sullivan. He just was like, grabbed his foot. He just stood there and just grabbed his foot. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I love that. I love that spot. Made him look like a legit monster. But what fucked everything up is when, when they had the match, this dude basically, Aleister Black missed the kick. And this dude, Lars Sullivan, still had to sell it anyway, and it looked really disgusting. It wasn't a good spot at all. It happens. Maybe Lars Sullivan wasn't in the right spot to receive the kick, or Aleister Black did the kick way too soon or way too fast. But there's neither here nor there. And then, next thing you know, Lars Sullivan gets called up to the main roster, and that was the beginning of the end. Like, when it comes to most NXT stars, when they get called up to the main roster, for the most part, they're done. You're gonna be somewhere doing nothing in the locker room, maybe playing video games with Xavier Woods, not doing a damn thing. Y'all motherfuckers just sit here and just put all y'all work in NXT and then come to the main roster and don't even do not even half of what y'all did on the main roster. But whatever. He got brought up to NXT. He got brought up to the main roster from NXT. And what does the main roster do? First of all, they took away the whole silhouette challenge that he had. He wasn't in the silhouette anymore. They just had him just coming into the ring like a normal old big dude or whatever and slamming people here and there. No rivalries, no reason to why he's squashing dudes. He would just come out during the match that didn't involve him and just slam people all over the motherfucking place. Whatever. And then that's when rumors started to surface about him saying racist comments about like Mexicans and stuff like that years back before he even joined NXT or the WWE as a whole. Those that podcast basically surfaced with him as a younger dude. He wasn't only talking about that, he was also gay bashing. Right. So I guess when that happened, he got a little bit of an anxiety attack, so they took him off TV for a long minute, for a good while. He was off TV. And while he was on TV, another video has surfaced with him actually in a gay porno. So people's looking at him like, okay, how you gonna sit there and be gay bashing, but you were in a gay porno when you was younger? Pretty crazy, right? So next thing, they gave him a second chance. Yeah, like towards like the end of the year, they gave him another chance, and he still was doing the same thing, just slamming people, showing up at random matches just to slam people all over the place. Basically, they didn't do nothing with this dude on the main roster. And they just was like, you know what, that's it. You're fired. Really? Really? And I know he had a troubling past. But that's all y'all motherfuckers, man. Do y'all homework. Y'all want to sit here just want to sign anybody. Do y'all homework when it comes to the people that y'all sign. Y'all should have known he had a history of racist comments or whatever. And then when he did those comments and they resurfaced or whatever, and they got wind of them, they sued, they fined him like what, $10,000, $50,000? Mind you, Lars Sullivan wasn't even like up there like that. That's a lot of fucking money for him to pay or whatever. And I'm not sitting there saying that, I'm not trying to justify whatever, but it is what it is. You said what you said, you gotta pay the piper. But that's on WWE also. It's like you sitting there, you penalizing him, but y'all should have known who the fuck y'all was signing. Most of the time, y'all just don't give a fuck who y'all sign. Y'all just sign them. Now he's out of a job. Because I guess y'all don't know how to push him. Y'all don't know what to do with them. Y'all lost them. Even though y'all started a little storyline basically about him being bullied or whatever. When he had an interview, I think it was like with Michael Cole, that the last time he was on TV, and he was talking about how he used to be bullied. And now he was gonna bully other people. Whatever happened with that? Y'all just was like, you know what, fuck it. Y'all just gave up. Because I guess it was too much backlash. But that's on y'all. Why don't y'all fire the motherfucker that hired them in the first place, or the talent scout that hired them in the first place? Y'all always want to sit there and just make people suffer over y'all mistakes. All the time. But anyways, hey, I liked him at NXT, but when all that stuff started surfacing, he was on his own with all that. And then to make matters worse, he was sitting there saying all this shit about Mexican people or whatever, and who y'all had him go out there and beat up. The Lucha House Party and stuff. Knowing damn well he was saying racist comments about people like that, but you go out there and have him do that. Yo, WWE, B, never cease to amaze me.